Definitely not now. What's up, guys? I'm Gojo here, and here to do a quick little discussion on whether or not Satoru Gojo should return. Because I guess we're still having this conversation. It was like, Mother Mercy, I thought it was done, but no, I still see it. In fact, it's gotten even crazier after 268, which is wild. I really thought we were cooked. I thought we were over. I thought we were finished. I think the end of chapter 268 gave people hope, and 267 gave people hope, and I gotta be here to crush that hope right now. But let's not waste any more time, and let's hop right into it. Heading me, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? The guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do mean to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. That ain't another fun fact. Yeah, Gojo's been gone for a while now. Like, I'm trying to think. Has it been a year yet? No, right? Has it been a year? I think it's nearly been a year. I think in a little bit it's going to be a year. But Gojo's been gone. And, you know, as a Gojo blazer myself, I know for an actual factual, a lot of people miss the man. Heck, I missed the man, considering I waited like multiple real-life years for him to perish in the same 13 chapters after he was reintroduced. I know it was like multiple months, but still, like, darn. Like, the wait to return ratio was crazy on this man. But still, with that being the case, Satoru Gojo has been gone. And ever since he got gone, there were many people, for a short time, I'll admit, for a short time, myself included, who were low-key itching and scratching for his return. Because it just seemed right. Especially when I was deep in my throes of, oh, this fight was robbed, he was cheated, he was jumped. Like, before my eyes awakened to the glorious nature of our juicy king of... I'm kidding. But some people would think I'm not. But with it being the case, until my, perspective changed of this fight, I really thought that Gojo coming back would make sense. And I wanted it. I think it was appropriate. And honestly, I'd want it right now. But like many things in life, like everything in life, honestly, things change. And especially now, with 268 being 268, and 268ing all over the place. And honestly, just the end of the Jujutsu Showdown, there really ain't no point. Like, honestly, narratively and thematically speaking, and even ideologically speaking, there was never a point to bring Gojo back. It's why, you'll see me give up hope very quickly and just keep hoping on hypotheticals where Gojo could have won. But, legitimately, on a resurrection front, I never really supported it or never really wanted it too vocally. Because, thematically, it wouldn't really make sense for him to come back. And ideologically, technically, in the end, he ended up winning anyway. Right? Because remember, the overall battle, or really, no, the overall battle is the one we saw. It was the 13-chapter scuffle. But the underlying battle between Gojo and Sukuna was a battle of ideologies, right? And with that being the case, it was whose ideology was going to end up right in the end. Was it Sukuna's ideology of the strongest, where you live for yourself, you do as you want, and you do as you please, and ultimately that is the right way, and you will live by that right way, as that's the only right way that exists? Or you go with Gojo's ideal of the strongest, where ultimately it's the strongest job to raise up a strong future generation that can protect themselves and take care of themselves, and do everything they need to do in the end. And ultimately, yeah, Sukuna got the victory royale over Gojo, but he forgot about the rest of the squad who came and wiped them. So, we won. Gojo won. Sure, he lost, but he won. And at that point, why bring him back? For what? Especially now. Maybe when Sukuna was still around, but ultimately, I still think we kind of got what we wanted in a roundabout way, and I know some people aren't gonna like it, but, I mean, we low-key got him back. We low-key got him back, right? Right? I mean, it's basically Gojo. We got Gojo at home, it's Goda, and I think it works. Because once again, it retroactively reinforces one of Satoru Gojo's main narratives about his identity crisis, and whether or not he was the strongest because he was Satoru Gojo, or if he was Satoru Gojo because he was the strongest. That's the whole thing. And Goda helps feed into that well after Gojo himself has been gone. Goda takes place in 262. Well, it takes place in 260. Over 24 chapters after Gojo's end. And I think ultimately the reinforcement of that through Goda makes Gojo's character ever stronger. And let's be real, it's not like we've really had a shortage of Gojo's character in the narrative through things like flashbacks. Like, I swear, it feels like you can barely get away from the man. He's everywhere. Like, legitimately, he's in flashbacks. He's talking to all these different characters. He's the facilitation for half the darn flashbacks. He's out here communicating with everybody. We got more of the character. We got more of the character in the narrative well after his end than I think we've gotten of every other character who fell in the end. Like, think about how much we've seen Joe go after he got God. Maybe like 2 panels. That's it. But Gojo, we got a whole lot of them. And I think that's fine. That's the substitute. That's the trade-off. Ultimately, you get Gojo in terms of these flashbacks and these extrapolations, and you get him through Goda, and that's it. Because once again, I hate to make this argument, but shonen manga, y'all, Gojo was never the main character. Never was, never would be. And ultimately, he fills a very specific role. A role to be the fertile ground for the strongest of the next generation to grow from. And if he just straight up subverted that and was like, ahaha, BT dubs, this is my story now. In fact, I'm going to defeat the King of Curses. Hey, I'm not saying the writing would be poor, but it would, it really depends on what would happen after that. Right? Because, like, notably, you're looking at a guy who, while the Gojo vs. Sukuna fight was happening, wanted Gojo to win. And had multiple videos talking about how narratively you can still make it work, even if Gojo won. You just have to use the merger. But with 3 chapters left, I don't think the merger's happening. And I don't want it to happen, because I can't imagine how fast that would be if it was 3 chapters done. But still, that's the thing. If the merger were to happen, that was before Kenny got executed. That was when there was more plot points and I had a different perspective on the narrative. Now, with the narrative as I see it, laid threadbare before me, it's like, well, no. Don't bring it back. Especially because other characters got to live in more mass amounts. I'll be honest. Choso's kind of a nobody. I love that the fandom loves him. Never fully got it. This wasn't for me. Kashimo, I like Kashimo. For the most part. I feel weird about him now. But still, I like Kashimo. I like Higuruma. Definitely did not get the appeal behind that character either, but the fandom loves him. But I'll be honest, outside of Gojo, who did Sukuna really execute? Because Yuda's fine. 268 and confirms that in some way, shape, or form. Or he's going to be fine if 268 doesn't confirm that by its end. Yuji's fine. Megami's fine. Nobara's fine. It's like you kind of need to keep him 6 feet under for the narrative to still have weight. I'm not one to give in to the Disney Kaisen allegations, but it's dancing on a fine line. Don't bring it back. Don't bring it back unless you want the allegations to be true. Because then all you would lose is Kashimo and Higuruma, and those, well, Choso too. You lose those 3, who in terms of the character importance and narrative weight are like, maybe sitting in C tier. You may be able to slide Kashimo all the way down to a D. I know some people who are Kashimo in an F if you want to rewrite the narrative a little bit. But that's the thing. For those reasons, the reasons of me being fine with this ending in 236, with ultimately my worry for the thematics of the narrative, and especially now the narrative weight of his execution, and overall the boldness of executing such an important and pivotal character to both the in-series narrative and the out-of-series narrative, I think Satoru Gojo should not return. Yeah, ever. Especially not now in these last 3 chapters. But of course, that is what I think. Please know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave false resurrection. False as in fake, resurrection as in when you come back from the dead. Please leave false resurrection in the comment section down below. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you not miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do happen to have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as little as $1 1. Now on things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member to the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include a live reaction to the very last 3 chapters of Jujutsu Kaisen, ad-free creations of all my videos, and become a $25 patron or a $25 member. You can order what? $25 patron or a $25 member. You can order whatever video you want. Also, I do have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below, where you can drop 5 beans for a short video, 25 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Dad with a Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members, Sierra, Greyhound, Eternal Flame, NMA, Real Rare, Red Wolf 4765, Paris Arnold, Astro, Brandon Payne, and G Prosper. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 patrons, Sean, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, Josh Brown, Igneal Lind, and A+A. And I'd like to give a big ol' thank you to our $7 members, Autumn Mornings Lazo, Fine, Zombie Hunter, and Austin Wimberly. Then I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 members, Robbie Uchiha, Jay Warrior, and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give a big ol' thank you to our $10 patrons, Overlord Zero, Joaquin Munoz, and Idem Okami.
And I'd like to give the craziest, juiciest, most next-level, quadruple, sloppy, toppy, next-level superhuman in beyond this world kidney having thank you to our $100 patron, or that guy with a pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.